know not his name. Give me your name, sir.
Hornsey, sir.
Mr. Hornsey is claiming that he has no sheep in this parish to pay tithe on, but yet his sheep are thought to have been moved. Constable, you know the matter.
Here's Mr. Kemp, enlighten me.
Mr. Hornsey here is the owner of approximately 52 sheep, which he has had grazed on the common in the Cathedral Close and areas around the village. But he has recently moved them from the village to Littleport in order to allegedly avoid. Yes.
Mr. Hornsey, the ingenuity of my fellow Fenlanders to avoid paying their tithes never ceases to amaze me.
You will understand, sir, that this man is due to pay tithes on his sheep in this parish because the sheep were grazed in this parish. I understand, sir, from my colleague, the rector of Littleport, that he's claiming not to pay tithe in Littleport on the grounds that his sheep are in Heckling.
Right.
I must contest
Fast moving sheep, I
Sir,
see.
I must contest that evidence. My sheep, yes, I concede, my sheep have been seen in this parish, but in unenclosed fields, sheep will stray.
A long way
If I was seen driving my sheep back to my parish of Prick Willow,
I saw you.
Another one mentioned then, is it?
where, you know, my tithe is due in Prick Willow, and I will pay my just fee in Prick Willow.
But you have not done so,
here.
sir.
I have not yet been assessed in Prick Willow.
I have consulted my colleague in Prick Willow. This man is not paying tithe anywhere. These sheep are phantoms, sir.
Oh, Mr. Hornsey, where are your sheep? Prick Willow, sir. Where do you hail from? Prick Willow, sir. Paid your tithes in Prick Willow, Mr. Hornsey? Not as yet, sir. But is that the business of this court, sir? Do you intend to pay your tithes in this parish? What tithe, sir? Do you intend to pay your tithes in Littleport?
He was grazing on our common.
Do you indeed? Do you intend, sir, having grazed your sheep, it would appear, on the common land of all three parishes, to pay tithes in all three parishes? That would be an outrage. It would be an outrage, sir, as you graze your sheep on our common and then drive them off to avoid paying your tithes here in Ely. That, sir, is the outrage. The outrage. Which outrage, sir, is that if for one day one of my sheep should stray momentarily over the boundary of this parish, should I pay 10% of my year's income to this parish? Thank you, Mr. Hornsey. Is there any man here
get back, man.
bear witness, Mr. Kemp?
There are two pieces of evidence yet to be placed in front of the court.
Very well.
One of which is that this man does in fact have a house in Ely and is known well to live here. The other is that this gamekeeper did in fact see him move his sheep not to Prick Willow as he suggested, but to Littleport. So there's at least one thing that...
Good fellow, tell us what you were seeing.
I was out fowling and I saw this man driving sheep along the drove track, driving them into our parish and grazing them. I didn't recognise him. I don't know this man, but I saw his face then and recognise him now. There's not many men this size. I saw him grazing sheep in our parish. Then he drove them off. Drove them from Prick Willow through our parish to Littleport. That's what you did.
So would see. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there's our men here who couldn't graze because you've taken the grazing and not paid for it.
Thank you very much.
So this is another offence, not only tithing, but the actual theft of common grazing.
You can also call on these two ladies here to attest that this gentleman lives in the parish.
Ladies?
This gentleman here has a house on the outskirts of Ely.
Really?
I've seen it.
Ah.
On the outside.
And he dwells there?
He does.
You've seen him come and go?
Yes, I have.
You've seen him spend nights there?
No, sir.
Interesting. So, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Mr. Hornsey, it seems you are...
This is not your sister, sir. How is it that she has such an intimate knowledge of this gentleman's
Outside the house, she said.
Outside the house.
Outside the house.
Mr. Kightly, please.
We did notice.
Yes.
Decorum.
Mr. Hornsey, seems to me you are quite a shadowy figure in more than one respect. So are your sheep, it would seem.
Yes. Short-legged sheep are the normal
Mr. Hornsey, this is a simple matter to resolve. You must now, before this court, state which parish you reside in.
Prick Willow, sir.
Very good. Mr. Hornsey, should the constable see you or any of your sheep on common land in Ely, then tithes will be due upon them. I charge you now.
Can I just suggest that we actually apprehend these same sheep if
Yeah.
in our parish?
There are no more sheep in your parish, sir, as I have said.
I'll find them.
Yes.
I know where you can
yes.
keep them.
Mr. Kemp, it pleases this Tithe Court that you will accompany Mr. Hornsey to his sheep. You will drive them to Ely, that we can then witness those sheep, and then you will accompany him as he drives them to Prickwillow, where you will deliver him and his sheep into the care of the constable of the parish of Prickwillow. There he will be assessed, and there he will pay his tithes. Mr. Hornsey, are you satisfied with this?
Absolutely, sir. This is how I said from the very start.
But as I said, sir, we will not see your face, nor your sheep,
Face of your sheep.
Ely common land again, sir.